it's something that the Lord helps me to do, is to pick up on numbers, to pick up on patterns. And there were some things that the Lord highlighted to me a few years ago, and I just held on to it. And I'm sure that that's something that the Lord has for you too. Yeah. There are some things that He has shown you, and you're holding on to it, and you're wondering, and you're asking the Lord, when is the right time? Well, let me tell you, there will be no doubt when He speaks inside of you. It's clear. And you know when it's the right time to put things together and what He's saying about them. You just keep seeking Him. I think of Jeremiah 33:3. You ask Him, ask the Lord, and He will show you. He'll show you deep and hidden things. So it's amazing. Yeah. So the Lord did that with me. There were some things that He had me notice, and it was amazing to then see the unfolding of those things recently. And so, yeah, just hold on to what the Lord shows you, and He'll show the exact right time that those things are leading to either open doors or to other connecting pieces. You just stay obedient and listening to the Lord. Just stay quiet before the Lord and listen. Always listen, and He'll lead you in the right direction.
And one of the things that Amy has been so successful at is like doing chronicles, writing them down, because she wrote them down. And then I began to notice that, how she was writing them down. And I said, oh, I see a sequence. Mm-hmm. I see a pattern here. Right. And one of the things that we learned way back in the 80s, when we were starting Kenneth Copeland Church back in the Ice Age, way back then, from Kenneth Hagin Sr., he said, God always works with you in patterns. Mm-hmm. And so if you can figure out your pattern, it's much easier for it to be confirmed to you what He's actually saying. So once you get the pattern, and back in those days when Sherry was a little girl, I used to just take a newspaper and cut a pattern out and make her a dress, And so I thought, oh, I understand patterns. So what she started doing with the numbers and the things that God was saying, she wrote them down, and they actually began to make a pattern, like working a puzzle. Yeah. So maybe you can give like one illustration. We're waiting right now on a door to open and double doors to open. Mm-hmm. But then go back and remember when we saw those double doors way back when, and we didn't even know what was going on. And then we had the prophecy. You want to share that?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and share that. So there are a couple patterns that I'm going to go ahead and talk about. One of them in particular is Noah and the ark. And that's something that the Lord has caused or has led us to follow throughout the year. And that's one thing that Ginger really emphasizes that is so important for us today, more than ever before, is to find these patterns and follow them in the Word of God. Mm-hmm. That is the important part right there. And that's one thing that's been exciting and fun to follow this year. There are some things with Noah and the ark that we've been following. And so we noticed those dates. We looked at the dates on the Hebrew calendar, because they don't exactly fall on specific dates on our calendar, but the Hebrew calendar. And so we followed those dates. We looked at when the ark rested on the mountains of Ararat, and when the water was going down. We looked at when the door of the ark opens, when the Lord told Noah to go ahead and come out of the ark. So we've been following those dates, and it's interesting and so exciting and amazing how that correlates to what God is having us specifically look at with Ginger and with this nation.
I have a surprise for you. I have a very special holiday gift just for you. Guess what? We have this on sale for $33. Both of my books, and no shipping. Order them right away from gingerziegler.com, my website. You will absolutely love it, and it'll be a blessing to anybody that you send it to, and especially you.